haven't been on, have we? Yeah, guys, that was my fault. I apologize. I hit the wrong button.
I have a second call for B. Davidson on table 10. That's B. Davidson at table 10.
So, once again, we are about to start with Greg Harada and Ronnie Alcano. If you're not back, hit refresh. And I do apologize. Sorry about that.
All right, guys. So if you are just tuning in, this is the 2012 Chuck Marcolis Memorial 9-Ball Tournament here at Hog Times, Bellflower. No, we're not in Bellflower. We're about 400 miles north. 400 miles north.
That's all. No big deal.
Yeah, we're in Sacramento. I apologize.
The walls look like Bellflower.
Yeah.
No, I just hit the wrong button. I didn't unplug it. Thank God.
Thanks, Spanky,
but
for disconnecting the stream.
But I dogged it, guys. I apologize.
Now go to your corner.
Yeah. I think I'm in the corner already, all right?
Wow.
No, he just fires it in, gets perfect. I'm curious to see what he does here if he tries to break the 4 out. No, he tried to break it out. You guys bump it on Facebook, Twitter, AZ, you name it.
Wow.
He definitely didn't want the 3 to go there. But it looks like it's off the rail where you can maybe play the 6-9 combination from here. Or if he wants to, he can play 2 rails with a cue ball into the 9 as well, but I don't believe he'll do that. Well, actually he did do that.
And he definitely got there.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
That is way too strong.
Yeah, that'll work. How do you hit it? They should have a link to it. Don't they have a link to it on the site?
Huh?
Hard Times website have a link to you?
I don't think so.
No link.
Andy of LA.
Andy of LA on YouTube, yeah.
No, .com. AndyofLA.com.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Apologize. Well, one of the first shots is worth the price of admission.
This is for the 9-ball. All right. First game goes to Ronnie.
If you have an echo, you probably have 2 windows open. Because I believe you're the only one with the echo. So go ahead and double check. You know, guys, this tournament's going till Monday, so, you know, if you feel like taking a road trip, come on down.
Up, if you're from SoCal.
Who knows where you're from? Could be up, could be down. Could be sideways, who knows?
Yep.
But they have relatively cheap rooms around here if you book online. About $50 a night. Not too bad. And no shot.
Well, Greg's saving grace would be that 5-ball right there.
It looks like he's got a pretty easy kick safe here, though. Just kick the one to the bottom rail down by the 9. Stick the cue ball. Mike, actually, I got a cheaper rate going straight to the Super 8 website than I did on Priceline.
Yeah, I booked at the Super 8. I think it was like $55 a night.
Yeah, I think I paid about the same. If you book online, it's cheaper. If you book there, it's like $65. So if you're in the area, check it out. It's like a mile from here, mile and a half.
Should get here in about 5 minutes of a drive.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going for a push out.
Well, Angela's back. Yeah, just trying to lock something up. Leave Greg a kick. Why are you not here, Angela? Yes,
well, that's
I
a
will.
little dangerous.
Hello, Jeanette.
Right there.
We are talking to you. Welcome.
I think he might even go for that 1-9 right there. It's looking pretty
Not
juicy.
you, Janet.
I have 3 new matchups to announce. On table number 2, I have Oscar Dominguez and Sean Munoz. That's Oscar Dominguez and Sean Munoz. And on table number 16, I have Jeff Fresnoza and Sam Kim. Jeff Fresnoza and Sam Kim. And on table number 11, I have Mans Kajelin and Jenna Nelson. It's Mons Kajelin and Jenna Nelson.
Well, we do have cream of the crop starting to rise. One table to our left, we have Chris Fangry, and I'm not sure who his opponent is, but Chris is always a solid player. He's managed to cash in the last 2 Chuck Marcolis events. If you're just tuning in, this is Andy Chen joined by Spanky Fitzgerald, as Ken Schumann would introduce you.
Yes, that's what I asked him to put as my name.
Spanky Fitzgerald. So, you're watching Ronnie Alcano play against Greg Harada. And It was pretty quick, that last rack. It was an unintentional lining up of a 1-9 combo by Greg.
And I believe you can go ahead and rack them up from here.
This is a winner side match, race to 8.
Kind of has a little smirk on his face. I don't believe he planned on playing this ball on the side. These tables are playing a little quick and slippery. You get a lot of skids, and you got to hit the ball about half the speed of your normal shot, because they just refelt these tables about a week ago. But they're playing good. Looks like 3-0 Ronnie.
Well, you know what? This set's actually going really fast.
Yeah, you might get out of here before the 4-hour mark.
Yeah, but you know what? I have to root for Greg.
Of course.
He's like my little brother, and not only that, but Greg can definitely hold his own. I mean, he's hung with all the pros. He's played, you know, all the pro events before.
The problem is you have to have a shot first.
Exactly. And, you know, as long as Ronnie's putting on this clinic, there's nothing he can do. He's just kind of waiting for his chance.
Looks like Santos is up 6-4, I believe, on his match. In my personal opinion, the only two Filipinos, I believe, that play better than Ronnie in 9-ball or 10-ball would be Dennis Orcullo or Lee Van Corteza. That's just my opinion. But you're looking at one of the best players on the planet.
And you see, Ronnie breaks dry, but it's not like Greg has a whole lot to work with. I think he can actually make that one ball in the upper right corner.
You know, that's the tough part about playing a champion like this, because, you know, you may get a shot like that, and then if you miss it, you may not shoot for 3 more racks.
Next thing you know, it's over. So,
and then you get up and you might have a makeable shot, but you're stiff and cold, and it's hard to get in rhythm. And you're always under pressure, because you know if you miss, you may not shoot, and that's realistic. It's realistic you may never get back to the table.
I think he left a little piece, so I would opt to
We will find out shortly.
Probably,
No.
depending on how much of the two you can see.
He's looking at the kick, so...
Yeah, but that 4 ball's just... Okay.
I've noticed that these, with the new cloth, have been coming up really, really short for some reason. And from here, if he makes this 2, I believe he's out.
Well, let's see where that landed. Oh, landed pretty funky.
Looks like I got him. We'll see what he can do from here.
I think he's gonna still...
He'll play safe. I'm just trying to figure out how. Well, he's looking at it like he can jack up and make it in the corner.
Shar Zohar.
That's what he's doing. He's jacking up to make this in the corner. Must be wired. Oh. Well, here's Greg's chance.
This is a very good chance. He needs this. If he runs out this rack, it'll be assurance to himself and...
Definitely give him some confidence.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean... It'll be a big confidence builder. And I would say... It'll kind of let Ronnie know that he's not playing with a donkey, but I don't think Ronnie's scared of anybody in the world.
Well, not only that, but he just seems the type to give everybody respect. He just plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, no matter what. He's
Sure.
not going to let up on anybody. He's just going to play his game, which just happens to be,
I have a new matchup.
arguably top 2 on the planet, top 3 maybe.
Frank Almonda and Zaldi Uzma on table 6. Frank and Zaldi on table 6.
I believe I was misled about my match time. It's been a lot more than 45 minutes. I guess I just wasn't meant to have sushi tonight. All right, Greg, run these out, buddy. What did they steal him in the Calcutta for? I know it wasn't all that much.
Actually, I was the one who...
Oh, that's right. You got him for $50, right?
I got him for 50.
That's a steal.
Well, Ronnie's our roadblock right here, so we'll see if we can get past them. It really doesn't even matter who his opponent is.
Exactly.
He's just got to treat this like the way he does every other day, and he's got a very good chance to beat Ronnie. It's all about opportunities on the table.
Well, and the way these tables are playing, I mean, they're not playing as they've opened them up a little bit. They took the shims out, and with the new cloth, they're playing pretty easy. So, that gives you even more chance to run balls. Because I mean, playing on the real tight equipment, Ronnie's not going to miss anyway. So, it's really to the advantage of the weaker player to play on the bigger pockets.
So far, so good.
He just needs to get himself off the rail. He's been on the rail almost every shot.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up playing the 7 in the left corner, bottom left. Oh.
See what I mean about being on the rail? It just makes his shot so much more difficult. He kind of jumped up a little bit, but he's supposed to make that ball.
Definitely.
Looks like Santos is on the hill in his match.
Doesn't look like his opponent's putting too much of a fight.
Not too much.
I believe the score is 7-3 right now.
We got looks like Frank Almanza, Frank the Barber, playing on table 6, I believe. And And it looks like Chris is racking, so that means he won a rack. I just need to see the score. I believe it's 4-0, either 4-0 or 5-0. Chris.
We'll find out in just a moment. I'm kind of curious to know what kind of cue Ronnie plays with.
I think it's a Filipino cue. I'm not,
because it's got
not
that
positive.
neon orange.
You know what's funny?
Color to it.
Check this out. Ronnie just went over and picked up Santos's brake cue. They're sharing a brake cue.
Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious.
Well, they're all on the same team.
Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of funny. You don't really see that much.
Oh God.
Well, that hurts.
It's good for Ronnie, bad for Greg. Just like that. Less than
Why?
That counts.
Yeah, see, Greg's
Only these two.
Greg's being the sportsman and telling him. I don't know
Yeah.
why everybody else is opening their mouth, but Greg told him like he's supposed to.
Okay, well, Ronnie is clearly in the lead, 5-1. The 9-ball does count anywhere except for the bottom two pockets on the break.
Who's keeping score? Because they're not. They're not even moving the beads. I don't see coins.
Are you
either.
sure?
Do you? No, the beads haven't moved.
Well, I don't know. We're keeping score, so yeah, he's
Oh, I
moving
guess
the
he's
beads.
moving the
Yeah.
beads. Okay, I apologize. And it's 5-0, not 5-1.
That's what I said.
No, you said 5-1.
Did I say 5-1?
Yes.
Oh, well, I typed in 5-0.
That's why I
so
was confused. And Chris is up 4-0, not 5-0.
Tony, your order's ready, Tony.
I'm wondering why he has that bright orange on his cue. I don't know if it's just, whoever made it that way. I don't know if it's just so he knows it's his cue. I'm curious to know.
Well, he likes it enough to use it.
Exactly. I think when I get a chance, I might just ask him.
Looks like he's going to do a little masse action right there.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to give anything back. He's, if you have a chance to shoot, you better shoot.
I think he just gave a shot away. Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, it definitely goes. What the hell is he doing?
It looks like he's got to masse a little bit. I think the 4-ball hooked him just a teeny bit.
Well, if you're going
Where
to do
either
that,
he's got to go rail first or spin around it.
yeah, I believe rail first is the right shot. But I'm not going to argue with Ronnie Alcano, or Kano, excuse me.
It's probably Alcano in
Maybe, I'm not
Tagalog.
sure.
If you're going to pronounce it with the Spanish flavor.
Yes. As Santos whips over right in front of his shot. And scratch.
Okay, here we go. This is Greg's chance. He's got ball in hand. The balls look generally playable. Does that 7 block the 3 in the top left? I can't
I
tell.
believe so, but it's really hard to tell from here.
So if it is, he's got limited pockets to play with.
Just go to andyofla.com.
Okay, so it does look like he's going to play one rail and out. Play the 3 in the top left. And I don't know how much. I think he has just enough angle to slide down, maybe.
Looks like Oscar is tied 1-1 in his match.
Again, it is very early on because this is a winner side.
That was a nice shot. Got a little too far underneath it that he wanted to, but it's makeable.
I think he's trying to, yeah.
Go ahead.
Just trying to figure out which pocket he wants to put the 6 in.
Yeah, and I also think he's trying to figure out if he wants to come off the bottom rail, if he wants to try to hold it, what he's trying to do.
Cinch it. That was the better idea anyway.
If you have that angle,
This
definitely.
is automatic on the 7 from this point.
I like his chances from here.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, guys, just tell me to shut up next time.
You know, I think it might be the nerves right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're down 5-0 already.
But if that's the case,
champion.
if that's the case, you should be playing with I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done.
Oh, of course.
It's
I
really
agree.
hard to free stroke when you're playing a champion. And, I mean, it's just you'd like to, but
Yeah.
it's tough.
I think Ronnie's going to bank it to the top and then go 3 rails down or up for the 7.
No, he just decided to double him up and play safe, which is actually a really smart shot.
Oh, that's no fun. When you're up 5-0, you
and
gotta
almost freeze it to the rail.
let your stroke out.
It's I think it's almost second nature, the first instinct. When you're playing either rough or playing a tough player, you always try to bear down and slow down, and so that makes it really hard to free stroke. You know what I mean? You're just trying to play precise because if you make a mistake, you're in trouble.
I mean, all of his shots right now feel very tentative to me.
Definitely. He just knows that if he makes a mistake, it could be over, and that's just really hard to deal with. And he's definitely gonna have to get a bridge, even as tall as he is. Well,
Yeah, he's actually pretty tall for
Yeah.
a Filipino.
and he's not even shooting this ball. He can't get to where he wants to cut it, so he's just going to play safe. Well, maybe not. No, he went for it.
All right, so this is the chance that Greg needs.
That
This
was
is
an up 5-0 shot.
this is
That
a
was-
up 6-0 shot.
Excuse me.
It's 5-0 right now currently.
No, I'm saying it.
Oh.
It was because he's up 5-0.
Got
That's the
it.
only reason he would shoot that shot.
Sure.
He could have cut the bridge and cut that ball in, but he couldn't reach it and didn't like it, so he figured, let's just go for it.
Right.
But that's also the no fear factor. So Greg Greg's going to get on the board. And guys, stick around, because after this match, you got a good one coming up. We got none other than Efren Reyes against Ernesto Dominguez. So those of you that are willing to stay up and watch that are in for a treat.
Junior matches to announce. On table number 1, I have
Okay, I'm not really sure that the one ball has a pocket. Or does it? It might actually go into the corner. Or another easy move right here is just to roll up the cue ball behind the 6.
Looks like we got Bustamante coming up on the table next to this one, so we'll be able to give you guys updates on that match as well.
I guess he tried to put the cue ball behind that little 3-pack right there. That was a decent shot, but I know he wanted to freeze that cue ball on the 9.
It moved. That ball moved. Did the cue ball get a rail? Yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah, I think he was trying to make that ball, actually. That was pretty... It's a good effort.
Looks like the score with Chris Fangray and Carl Wilson is going to be 4-2 Chris, with Carl breaking.
Ben Hong on table 14. Michael Reddick and Ben Hong on table 14. On table number 21, I have Jason
Well, that
Legore.
was... I think he left that window.
Yes, he did. He definitely left the window.
On table 21.
I believe he has his choice of pocket as well. Oh, wow, he overcut that big time.
Well, he didn't really leave it easy for Greg.
He's got a pretty good built-in safe here. Cue ball over behind the 7. One ball in the end rail.
Of course, you know, the Filipinos love their powder.
Oh,
He just went over to Santos, or no, Bustamante. And,
yeah, I think they need to vacuum the table after every match with these guys sometimes. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's covered in white.
I think he's probably gonna You think he's going to bank it this time, or is he going to play safe?
Safety. How's the speed? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
No, he left him an edge, I believe.
A rail first edge, yes.
I believe he has an edge.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you have a better vantage point than I do, but...
But whether he wants to shoot that shot is questionable, because I don't really think he can get much by shooting straight at it like that. So. Good hit.
I think it was a bad hit. Looked bad to me.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. He hit the 8
Ronnie's
first.
head was in my way.
Close, but not quite.
If you guys hear a big boom here in a second, it's because Francisco's breaking.
Okay, here's another opportunity with the ball's pretty much wide open.
Like Frank Almanza's up 3-1 in his match. And it looks like Oscar's about to tie up his match 2-2.
I think Greg's starting to let his stroke out a little bit.
He waited a while between matches, didn't he? Between his last match and this match.
Yeah, I think it was like 3-4
so it's
hours.
Tough. It's tough to get back in stroke that fast, and then you got to pay a champion on top of it.
I think he would have liked to come out a little bit more. But,
Definitely want to be a little more straight than that.
He's fine though.
Excuse me, guys. I'm going to go check on my match. Be right back.
Well, that's showing Ronnie that Greg knows how to play. He's not just a Joe Schmo. Looks like a pretty good layout here. I like his chances from here.
I have 3 new matchups to announce. On table number 20, I have Warren Costanza and Ronnie Rodas. Warren Costanza and Ronnie Rodas. On table number 17, I have Trevor Smith and Doug Whaley. Trevor Smith and Doug Whaley. On table number 22, I have Spanky Fitzgerald and Bobby Jan. Spanky Fitzgerald and Bobby Jan.
Very nice. Greg Harada, break and run. Starting to catch a gear here. Closes the gap a little bit more. It's now 5 games to 3. That was a very nice shot by Greg. He just needs to figure out where he wants to land. He's actually planning 3 balls ahead right now, because he has to get on the 4 at the right position so that he can properly land onto the 6, because the only open pocket for the 6 is the bottom left corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so on the same token, Ronnie still needs to he needs to get good on the 3 so that he can get good on the 4. And I think he might be okay there. It's perfect. He can just go up and down. Unless he's got a better vantage point, because to me it didn't look like the 6 passed the 8, but from the way that he's playing this, it looks like it will. So one small mistake will cost Greg this game. Ronnie is 2 games away from closing out this set. All right, well, Ronnie's heading to take his break. I'd like to thank you all again for tuning in. It's been a long day, and we still have another match for you after this. Coming up following this matchup, we have Efren Reyes and Ernesto Dominguez, which will probably be one of the more evenly matched.
Number 15, Greg Turner versus Eric Grubbs. Grubbs and Turner on 15.
One of the more evenly matched matchups that we've had, or will about to have. As Bustamante just spears the 5-ball straight back.
Bud, your table ready, bud?
Well, I don't really have to call any shots here, because Ronnie's just putting on a clinic right now. It does help to have a very open table, but he makes everything just look way easy.
Bud. Your table's ready, Bud.
That will put Ronnie on the hill.
Alan, your table's ready.
7 games to 3. This is a race to 8. Here on the winner side.
Last call for Alan. Your table's ready, Alan.
Can you see your foot ready?
Ben, your table's ready, Ben. Last call for Ben. Your table's ready, Ben.
Okay, the jump cue is definitely coming out. Greg is putting that together right now.
Great, your table's ready, great.
I have a new matchup to announce. On table number 19, Chris Cruz and June Alamonte. Chris Cruz and June Alamonte on table number 19.
Second call for Grace. Your table's ready, Grace.
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. Wasn't sure if Ronnie was looking to do the 1-9, but I think he's more than capable of just running these out. I think he might either do the 2-9 or 2 on the side, because there's that 3-4 combo that has to be made unless he gets down there. So he, instead of avoiding that, he just might actually, I don't know. I think he's just going to make it in the side. Oh, wow. Okay. Don't listen to me because I don't know what I'm saying. Ronnie's clearly the master of his craft. And of course, it does get that much easier when the balls just start aligning for you in every possible way. And one ball away. There it is. Ronnie moves on in the winner's side. And Greg takes a scenic route. It was a valiant effort, but sometimes the balls just don't roll your way.